Hi boys and girls, today we're going to be creating some name art. To start with, you'll want to have a square piece of paper and you'll want to make sure that you have your name and class code on your paper, okay? That's your first step. You want to get your paper ready, okay? And don't forget to put your class code inside a little circle. Then you're going to set that to the side so it's ready. And there's going to be just a little dot. You only need a little in the center. You're going to spread your paint around onto your, this is called a jelly plate. So you're going to spread it around as smooth as you can. It's okay if it's not perfectly smooth. That'll actually show up in your print though, which is kind of cool. Okay, so when you set the brayer down, this is a brayer, the roller that we use to roll it out. Set it upside down like this so that the paint doesn't get on your tray, okay? And we're trying not to paint. I did get a little bit over here. Try to keep the paint on your jelly plate, okay? Now, today we're going to use letters. So you're going to place those letters. I suggest you place them in reverse so they print correctly, but you don't have to. I'm going to put this one on backwards because I want it to print the other way, okay? I'm going to try an A here. A is nice because it can go either way, and you can make them wonky. You can make them go different directions if you want to. Let's see, this might be kind of fun because it's kind of almost like a stencil, okay? And maybe one more though. Can I fit one more? I think I can fit a B in there. You don't have to have them right side up. You can lay them, oh, I should have done that backwards, right? But I didn't, so that's okay. Now, if I touch it with my finger inside that open space, it's going to take the paint off there, so I'm trying to be really careful not to do that. Now I'm ready to take my print. I don't want to put it down this way. I want to make sure I can see my name. And then do you see this little white piece of paper here? If your tray has one of those, that's going to help you because you can kind of line up your paper with that. And then set it down and give it a really good rub. Okay, now you don't want your paper to shift back and forth. You just want to press. Maybe for you it's easier if you just press down really good on all the places. Make sure you can feel the edges. I'm kind of feeling, can I feel the edge of the jelly plate there to make sure I press really good. Okay, once you feel like it's really pressed down, then you're going to peel it off. Nice. Okay, and there might have been some black on my ink pad, which is okay because we're gonna print right over top of this, but that's actually a really good print. You can see how clear my lines are. Nice job. Okay, then for the next person, you're going to take these off. We're going to just let those dry. Someone else can use them. I'm just going to set them to the side. I'll probably have a tray. I don't have one sitting here, but I'll probably have a tray that you can set those on because someone might want to use those. They are reusable. So you just kind of gently peel them off. Unless, now this one's almost going to rip. If it rips, it's not usable again. Oh, I like that one. So this one probably has to get thrown away. I wouldn't worry about it if it happens. I mean, they're paper. They're made out of paper, so if it happens, it happens. All right, peel them off. Set them to the side. Nobody needs to clean this off until we're all done. The last person at the station, however, if I am the very last person and it's cleanup time, then my job is to take the scratch paper to put it on. So because if another person's going to use this, you can just put more yellow on here and roll it out, okay? So we don't need to clean it yet. But if I'm the last person, take the scratch paper, put it on your jelly plate, and clean it up. So every time you touch this, it's going to clean more off, okay? Like that. You want to get it as clean as you can with that paper. See how each time I'm getting more and more off? You want to do that till you get almost nothing off of there, okay? And then same thing with your roller here. Actually, this is a good way, like, so I'm flipping it over. I'm going to see if I can get even more. I'm going to get my roller clean and clean off my jelly plate at the same time, okay? And then these trays, once you have that all cleaned off, that looks pretty good to me, so awesome. And then you can just leave that paper on there, okay? That will be ready for the next class. All right, have fun.